Hello YouTube, this is Subtraction without a minus sign by Rule of Logic. If you have not watched my video on addition without a plus sign, I suggest that you watch it now, as I will be using the same data type for number and a lot of the same ideas. This video will be fairly concise and short compared to my others. That being said, let's begin. To figure out how to subtract without a minus sign, consider how you would physically subtract the amount of rocks in one pile from another without using integers. You would physically remove one rock from each pile until only one pile or no piles remain. The remaining rocks in the larger pile is your answer. This is, of course, not that impressive until you consider the algorithmic implications of the piles of rocks. The subtraction of rocks can be represented in a multivariable recursive function. The function is dependent on my definition of the data type number. It is as follows. Data number is 0, or one more of a number. Subtract x and 0 is x. Subtract 0 and x is x. Subtract one more of x and one more of y is subtract of x and y. Here is a paper trace of what my algorithm will do with one more of 0 and one more of 1 more of 0. Subtract one more of 1 more of 1 more of 0 and one more of 1 more of 0 equals subtract one more of 1 more of 0 and 1 more of 0. Subtract one more of 1 more of 0 and 1 more of 0 equals subtract 1 more of 0 and 0. Subtract 1 more of 0 and 0 equals 1 more of 0. In conclusion, the operators which you use every day are mostly moderate modifications of recursive functions. Recursive functions are the basis of all mathematics. You cannot count without them, you cannot perform any numerical operations without them, you cannot even define numbers without them. Yet most people are unaware of their existence. This is just something to ponder.